You saw the title, you saw the thumbnail, you already know what's happening. I am doing a tier list ranking all of the, so far that we know, characters of Genshin Impact in terms of how good they would be as a roommate. This will be my list. I will try to be brief because there's 48 characters on this list, and I will try my best to keep everyone's explanations as short and sweet as possible. So, let's get into this. Leave a like on the video and let's get into this. First off, Traveler. I'm doing both female and male. They're just there. They are just there. Freaking Albedo, the alchemist. Minor issues, but good. The dude keeps to himself, likes to experiment, likes to paint. The only issue is that he'll probably keep trying to try experiments and try to get you involved, and I don't feel like dealing with that. On top of that, he did fear that he also could go out of control, and also from the last event, he also has multiple evil clones trying to kill him and take over him as the main Albedo. So there's also that. But besides that, he's real chill. Amber's sweet. She means well. She wants to put good in the world. She's very bubbly, willing to help out wherever she can. For right now, I will put her in minor issues, but good. She has good intentions. Ayaka, you are a perfect roommate. You are literally a princess. You have money. You are very well put together. And you even gave us that beautiful dance. Still hated that you did it in socks. Soggy socks are so... Barbara, the idol of Mondstadt. I feel like minor issues, and let me explain real quick. In her hangout event, she is constantly being berated and barraged by a bunch of people from all over the place, and probably low-key stalked. That is not a fun feeling to know that the person you're living with could possibly endanger you, because some of these stalkers out here are real crazy. But if you ignore that, she's very sweet, very humble, willing to help out however she wants. She is also very adorable. Beto. If I'm being realistic, I'll put her in minor issues. The minor issue, like, here's the thing though, she's very loyal to her crew. She brought in Kazuya, she took care, she brought us, the Traveler, to Inazuma to help out, even came to help clap cheeks and everything. The minor issue is she drinks a lot, and nothing against people who drink, but she seems like someone who gets carried away very quickly, and I don't want to have to wake up 3 o'clock in the morning with her coming in pissy drunk. That doesn't sound like a fun time. Bennett, you are banned from the house. You are banned from the home. I love you. Your personality is amazing. You try to be uplifting of Benny's adventure team, even though you were the only person on that team. But your perpetual bad luck, I feel like you would try to microwave leftovers and you would somehow burn down the house. And I do not need that on my conscience. Sorry, you're the first one banned from home. Chung Yoon, you're just there. Just give that man a popsicle and you're good. He might have a story or two about some demons and spirits he's exorcised. Deluke, you are also just there. The reason you are there, here's the thing. Whenever I think of a roommate, I'm not just someone to help pay rent. I think of everything. I think of like if they're gonna clean up after themselves, how fun will they be if we like just chilled, watched a movie here and then, maybe some game nights or whatever with the boys and girls or whatever. Deluke does not like any of that. That's not a red flag, it's just I like to interact with people. I really do. So Deluke does not fit that. He won't have issues. He got money. He's the richest man in Mondstadt. He got money. He's just boring. He doesn't want to do anything, and he doesn't even drink, which is actually a plus, but you're just there. Diona, you're a red flag. Your temperamental attitude is not welcome in the household, and you are probably always trying to fight people if they berate you enough about your whole being a cat girl thing. And in this world, you got plenty of people like that, so you'll probably be dealt with by PETA, or the government, or the anime community. In all honesty, the last one is probably the worst one. Yeah, red flags all around. Official, red flags. Actually, what do? You literally, she is a LARPer. She is legit a LARPer. She's literally cosplaying as a certain character from a story. Mona called her out on her crap in the story with those two. Oz is the saving grace. Oz being the saving grace, you would literally be in, you're just there. Oz is the only reason you're staying there. Ganyu, minor issues. Minor issues. She works hard. That's not the issue. The issue is that she works too hard. She doesn't know when to stop. And in all honesty, that's not a good thing. If you're always working and never having time for yourself, granted, she's a Chiling, I think that's what they're called. So maybe their anatomy and their physiology has it to where they are able to have a higher stamina and higher endurance than humans. But the fact that she's all work and no play, that is an issue. Actually, that's more of a red flag. Because if you're not willing to calm down and relax and everything, it's just not gonna be a healthy environment, in my opinion. Hu Tao. You're going into minor issues. She is very eccentric, very bubbly, very personable, just a little bit she's socially inept with dealing with people, and it's not what she says, it's how she says it. She's very driven, wants to build her business and everything, wants to help in a weird way, but because you're of a funeral parlor, not a lot of people are gonna want to do business. Personality wise and everything, she's pretty good. Jean, you're just there. Jean is just there. She suffers the same issue as Ganyu, just not in the sense that she's always working, no work, no play. Her actual story quest, she was sick. She was not in her own story quest long enough that they had to put her in clean. That's how bad it was. That is, you were just gonna be there. Actually, this is more of a red flag. Red flag, you work too much. You work too much. You have to learn to relax in this household. For me, you have to. Kaya, you're a red flag. Kaya seems like the guy that would somehow lie to you about how he didn't eat the last slice of pizza, but knowing that he actually did and just trying to weasel himself out. He just never intrigued me that much. Kaching, you would just, I'm gonna say red flags, okay? Red flags just because you don't like Rex Lapis, okay? Red flags because you don't like Rex Lapis. I mean, you're entitled to your own beliefs, but that man has done nothing wrong to you. On top of that, you seem like someone who just doesn't seem to like to deal with anybody for the most part. Actually, I take that back. You're just here. As long as you give her some golden shrimp balls, I think it was, she's good. She seems like she knows how to relax a little bit more than these two right here. And that's what I'm saying. Klee, banned from home. You are banned from home. You are banned from home. You are above Bennett in a sense that you are literally a 7 or 8-year-old. And you have the power to conjure up bombs. Unless I had Jean in the same household at the same time taking care of her, she will not listen to anybody else. She will not. Ay, Dios míos. Yeah, you would probably destroy the house whenever you saw something on the television. I don't doubt it. Lisa. Miss Mountain Climber. I don't know how to rank you. She's not... I'm putting Lisa in there just there because besides the little things, she's very flirtatious, very diligent. But besides that, there's nothing else about her personality unless I go back and re-look and listen to her voice lines that speaks out, yes, I want her to live with me. She just very flirty, radiates big ada energy, but that's not enough to qualify to be a roommate for me. Just gonna be honest here. Mona, red flag. You are a red flag. Red flag. You have hydromancy. You can prophesy, not so much as prophesy, like you can see a little bit into the future, and most of the time we've seen her use it, she's not wrong. She could use it, but she refuses to use it for money, which is stupid because the money's the one thing she needs. And the moment that she gets it, she blows it all away, and then she's having to rummage for scraps and stuff. The fact that she wouldn't be able to sustain herself or keep up her end of the rent, despite her ability to make a decent amount of money as well, not a fan of it. I mean, like, as a roommate, not very good in my eyes. Ningguang, you are living with me. You made the Jade Palace. You are the richest girl in Tavat that we know of. You're silver hair. I love silver hairs. I have a bias towards them. Leave me alone. On top of that, you actually help put in work and helping sacrifice your own life's work of the Jade Palace to seal Osile during the whole, like, him reawakening thing. So you definitely will help. Noel, you are also coming here. Actually, you go in minor. Minor in the sense that she also suffers from working too hard and not learning how to relax. However, as someone who likes maids, I am biased. I like maids. She is adorable, diligent, hardworking, just needs to relax. But the fact that she's a maid can work, and with that, she wouldn't necessarily have to pay rent or whatever the case is. Well, if she's a knight, she gets that. But she hasn't even become a knight yet. I'm still keeping her there. I don't care. This is my list. Chi-Chi, you're banned from the house on account of you literally being an 8-year-old zombie. And I don't know if the government will legally let me have you living in my home. I don't feel like having the FBI bust down my doors just because you're living with me. Let's be honest here. Razor. Red flags. Simply because Razor has lived with wolves for most, if not all, of his life. His vocab is the fact that he is not acquainted with human society, much less does he know any of the etiquette that comes with living with a roommate. Meaning that if I were to tell him, don't do this, this, or this, he probably would listen, but anything I don't tell him, it's just gonna be a hassle. On top of that, he has that freaking sword and a freaking JoJo-like wolf stand that who knows when pops up, he's trying to just destroy some stuff. So, actually, now that I think about it, and on top of that, he's friends with Bennett. Yeah, you're banned from the home. I love you, Razor, but sorry, you're banned from the home. Sucrose, you're just there. Sweet personality, very introverted, kind of like Dondede personality. You are, however, I feel like in the same case as Albedo. Actually, I'll put you up here because you're with Albedo. In the context that you keep to yourself, but it's also the experimentation part. I don't need to wake up and hear like, hey, I think I messed up something. What? Yeah, the roof is gone. I'm sorry, what? You look up and your roof is literally gone. It's like, dang it, Sucrose. Love you, you're adorable. You're a red flag. You're the top of red flags. Tartaglia, he's a red flag, top of it, simply because of the fact that while he does care for his family, he cares for his family, he doesn't want his family to get involved in Nesnaya, his darker side, or the Fatui, or what he actually does. But, the man is constantly trying to fight. That's not a healthy idea. That's not a healthy habit. I don't need to wake up and see him on the news for just getting into a giant fight in the mall because he wanted to fight Santa Claus and all the helpers around the year. It's Christmas right now. Leave me alone. That's a weird analogy and very specific. The idea is he wants to fight people, and that's not a healthy idea. I don't need that. Venti, you are red flags. Yes, you are a bard. Yes, you are technically a god. But we have an issue in the context that you have a heavy drinking problem. You have a heavy drinking problem, and you are easily influenced by the alcohol, which is not healthy, especially for a god. Actually, I take that back. You have a dragon. Moving you up to, you're just there. Actually, I take that back. You're actually minor issues. Because when you're drinking, you're actually pretty chill. And the dragon is a cool touch. I remember he had the dragon Deval and it's pretty lit. Shangling, she is also, she's gonna be a perfect roommate. Think about it. She is literally Genshin Impact Gordon Ramsay. She has her own restaurant. She's well known. She has her own restaurant in Leeway, well known. And she even has a literal stove god, Guoba, literally just chilling with her at all times. That's 2 for the price of 1. Cooks, has rent, and keeps up after herself along with Guoba. He's a good boy. So how can you go? You're banned. Zhao is a worse version of he's not even so much worse. He's worse in the sense that he doesn't like dealing with people to begin with if necessary. So if he doesn't like dealing with people unless it's necessary, what makes you think he's gonna be anyone's roommate? The man's been alive for thousands of years, so this man has learned how to be alone. I would love to give this man a hug, but the man would probably kill me, and I enjoy living. It allows me to watch my animes, and I'm still waiting for DxD Season 5. Xingqiu, you're just there. Give that man a good book. He's good for the rest of his existence there. Xingyan, I love music. You will be minor issues on the context that I love music. You play the guitar. Lovely personality and everything. The issue is that randomly I'll probably have to wake up to hard rock guitar riffs in the middle of the night. That's the only thing I'd have to worry about. Zhongli. Let's look at this. That man's voice, his English voice, is like on the same level of Morgan Freeman and just how godly it is. The man is dripped. The man is saucy. The man can be your personal defense system, but the man has no money. The man gave away his gnosis, which basically eliminates the ability for him to generate Mora. Well, actually, no, I take that back. He works for Hu Tao as a consultant, so you're just there. Actually, I'm moving you up here. Moving you up. Because as long as he's getting paid by Hu Tao, he has money. He just doesn't have as much as we would want to during the story quest. Because how else is he eating when we see him if he doesn't get money somewhere? Hu Tao's paying him. Duh. Zarya, I feel like I don't feel safe with you in my home. I do not feel safe with Zarya in my home. Yes, she is a baddie. Yes, she is thick. However, she was also raised by bandits and suspicious by nature, which means she is not gonna like anything that I do. I watch anime, I am a degenerate. I am a very interesting individual, and she will not like it. She doesn't like people. She's like the same way of Zhao, except not as powerful. So I would rather not have her in my house at all. Eula, you're a red flag. She's a red flag. She all she cares about is vengeance. She wants to. I understand why she's like that from the story. She wants to make her name for herself, making it known that she is not like the rest of her Lawrence clan. However, even the littlest of things, any act of kindness, she's like a hardcore tsundere that refuses to show any sign of dare. Any movies we watch, any games we would play, any slight inconvenience due to her being nobility will be another vengeance, another thing that she would have to just dock you for. And I don't feel like having to worry about that, because you saw the first time we saw her, that girl was dodging bullets, jumped all the way up there and just into that man in the span of like 10 seconds. I don't feel like dealing with that. So yeah, Yan Fei, you're just there. You're a lawyer. I feel like any kind of agreements we make as roommates, you'll probably have every single loophole discovered, prepared for, and everything else. Other than that, you seem real chill. So, besides that, nothing really else besides you just being a lawyer. Kazuya, come with me. Kazuya, let's be honest here, guys. Come here, look at me. He's coming with us, and you're not stopping me. That boy is too pure. He is too pure for this world. That man writes poetry. That is like, yes, he works for Beto. Beto pays him. He has the rent. He has the sauce. He's from Inazuma. Okay, that man, he's perfect. I don't know how else to describe it. That man is a kindred soul. That man basically, he protected us from the Shogun, slicing us in half with the freaking Getsuga Tensho. Okay? So y'all can't tell me that this man is not a ride or die. So that's lit. Yoimiya. Also, if y'all did not know, Japanese VA Ren Tosaka. I can't remember who her VA is, but I'll probably put it on the screen if future me is lazy. He's probably too lazy to do it, so. Her personality, she likes to help out. She likes the kids and all that stuff. Fireworks, bubbly personality and everything. Why would you not like her personality? Gameplay-wise, could be a little bit better. Kind of scuffed her on that part. We're not talking about gameplay. Personality, she is awesome. Plus, she has money from the whole fireworks thing. She has a monopoly on that shit. Sayu, you are banned. You do nothing. You are an 8-year-old ninja who does nothing but sleep. What do? You have no money. I'm not allowing you in the house. We're moving on. Taking a page from Tectone and Goosegg's tier list videos, I'm using this as senoras. I am banning you from my home because you stole everyone else's gnosis and are trying to destroy the world until we get development of Shnaznaya. So I can't allow you in my home. Plus your ball, A. Minor issues. Simply because that A is starting to slowly understand that things have to change for it to progress. That not everything can stay stagnant, and the development is beautiful. Plus, her social awkwardness around certain things is adorable, and I enjoy it. Kujo, you're just there. You are just there. I'm more or less indifferent to her. Moving on. Kakomi, you are also just there. As cute and adorable as you are, I feel like you would take everything way too seriously. Everything would be war related, and I understand that when you took over at such a young age, you had to basically be a general. That's not what we're here for. We're not here for war. Aloy, banned from home on account, don't know anything about her, don't really care. Toma, perfect roommate. That man literally is the manservant of Ayaka, so why would I not? Ito, minor issues, but at the top. Now, he just came out earlier yesterday. I have not played a story quest, but from the previews and everything like that, we know that he's a upstanding guy, chill, party. He's big gamer and everything. Personality wise, he's one of the most explosively expressive ones that we've had in a while. So he's going up there. Guro, you're just there. You're kind of in the same case, same boat with Kakomi. I mean, you do have the advantage of being a doggo, but being a doggo does not help you, okay? Look at Diona, okay? She's down here. Now these two have not came out yet, so I cannot accurately gauge them. So they will basically be the only two that I do not rank. So this is my list of the Genshin Impact peoples as roommates by my standards. If you made this list, how would you rate it? How would you differ? Would it be same? Who would you move up? Who would you move down? I would like to see in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like, comment down below what you thought about it, what I should make a tier list on next. And as usual, it's your boy NPC Jackson, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.